Good morning, YouTube. It is 7:12 a.m. Uh, January 31st, 2022, and oh yes, I'm shooting with the first Obama phone. It's a UMX, which stands for Ultimate Mobile Experience, and calling this phone Ultimate Mobile Experience would be like calling a Yugo the ultimate driving experience. But hey, this phone still works, and unlike my iPhone, which is down to 1%, or my other Obama phone, the NUU, whatever the fuck it is, um, which I think is down to about 16%, this one's got a damn near full battery on it because I hardly ever use it anymore. So, what the heck? Shoot video with it. Um, yeah, I did my bank deposit. How exciting was that? Uh, Decided I'd rather take the light rail to my storage as opposed to taking the Route 3. It's a little bit farther walk from the light rail station to the storage, but um, it was a lot closer to walk to the light rail stop from Wells Fargo than it would have been to walk back to Van Buren Street to catch the 3. Wow, I was actually people playing basketball out here this morning. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody actually use these basketball hoops out here. So, pretty sure that lot, that lot definitely belongs to Gateway Community College. It's Gateway Community College campus right there with the sun rising up over it. Every time I walk through this parking lot, I feel a little sad. This is where Bill Johnson's Big Apple used to be, which was a really great restaurant, and a lot of memories here. And yeah, it went out of business a while back, and it's raised the entire place, in spite of how historic that building was. I think my mother told me she had her graduation dinner there. So they had been here a long time. It's Phoenix doesn't seem to really care a lot about its landmarks. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. In fact, I was riding the Route 3 to Amazon last night. I was talking to a guy who'd lived in Phoenix his entire life, and he was, let's see, he's 62. He said he was like 62 or 63, and which I didn't think he looked anywhere near that old. But anyway, yeah, we were talking about just a lot of stuff, from when we were younger here in Phoenix, and everything from Wallace and Ladmo to Metro Center back in its glory days of the 70s and 80s, and when it had the ice skating rink and Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor above the ice skating rink, and the Metroport food court, and told me he used to be a lifeguard at Big Surf in the early 80s. Man, how cool must that have been? And Big Surf is still there, at least, but it isn't what it used to be. It used to just be, I don't know, it was just, maybe I've just got old, but gosh, first time I ever saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers was actually at Big Sur. I used to do concerts there, and I don't think they do that anymore. Now, mind you, not huge concerts. When I saw them there, they were touring on the album Mother's Milk, and they were still a fairly unknown band. So, what else were we talking about? Compton Terrace. I think he said he worked at Legend City as a teenager too, which just must have been amazing. But anyway, yeah, Bill Johnson's Big Apple, one of the many things that's gone. It's hard to believe that this road here is just extremely hood as it is. Once you get off of, and I'm on Van Buren Street again. Once you leave the Gateway Community College campus, it's hard to believe this kind of used to be the Strip. This used to be where all the it was lined with nice motels of that style of architecture, and before the freeways were built, this was US 60, and now it's a lot of vacant lots and garbage, and a few random newer apartment buildings that show promise. I don't see this part of town getting gentrified anytime soon, but it is promising seeing some newer, nicer looking apartment complexes in here. Wow. So this building off to my left here used to be called the Pink Rhino, and it was a strip club. It's the first time I've actually seen some action going on inside the property. There's some people working on it, so maybe it's recently been sold and somebody's looking at building something in there. It's been sitting vacant for a long time, as you can kind of tell by how dilapidated the sign is. It looks like some affordable housing. All right, here's another. I always forget this is here. Another Hawk, 36th Street. Video road guy Rob did actually talked about how it's good to not have a Hawk this close to an intersection. And as much as I like the signal crosswalks, I think an actual proper stoplight at this intersection would have been a little bit more useful. As this seems like a place where you should be able to cross, but I don't think it meets the legal definition of a unmarked crosswalk. Which is funny because most people don't even know what the hell an unmarked crosswalk is, but I'm kind of obsessed with those lately. And it's pretty much any place where there's a street, an intersection, and a corner coming across, which that is, but it has to be a certain amount of distance, and I don't remember what the distance is, but it has to be at least a certain distance away from a marked crosswalk. So if there being a Hawk that close, that would not qualify. Not that would stop me from crossing there, because not one for backtracking. Although to be honest, when I get off at that bus stop right there where that woman is about to get on the free, when I get off the free there, I usually just cross wherever I get an opportunity between the bus stop and the U-Store. Well, it looks like the 10-minute limit for recording on this piece of crap phone is working out pretty well. I'm in my just got the little flashy thing that tells me I'm in my last minute. So, thanks for coming with me on this little walk down Van Buren. Kind of nice not to be stressed out and know that I at least got my storage covered, and I really am here like at the right time, and I'm going to be able to get that one storage unit finally get moved out of it. So I feel pretty accomplished about today already, and the sun's not even up yet, so it's pretty exciting.